Hey, my name is Zach. I own the condos here at URI. Sometimes they're referred to as the townhouses, sometimes they're apartments, sometimes the North Village. We're located right here on top of campus. We're actually bounded on two sides by the university. On the backs of the buildings over my left-hand shoulder is the new Welcome Center. You were probably here maybe in the fall or maybe in the spring. And on the back sides of apartment, what is essentially number 12, over to my left-hand side is the center of the quad. So dads, if you can hit a drive about 300 yards, boom, you're right there, you're right in the middle of the quad. What we're going to do today is I'd first like to say hello to all my potential residents. Usually I'm doing this in front of a group of people, 3, 4, 5 people. Obviously we're doing it for the camera this year because of the, just life. We'll just call it that. What I'd like to talk about is that the buildings themselves, we have 12 units here and they're all identical. We're going to go into apartment number 7, but every single one is the same, so much so that when you walk inside, if you close your eyes and you turn around 3 times and open your eyes, you don't know if you're in apartment 1, apartment 7, apartment 6, apartment 3. So they're all identical. And what I'd like to point out is that on the first floor, these smaller windows, that's a bedroom. Also on the first floor, we have a laundry area and a full bathroom and the utility closet. When we get to the second floor, that's the primary entrance for the apartment. There's a living room, there's a dining area, there's a deck in the back, there's a bathroom, a pantry, small pantry closet, and there's a half a bathroom. And when we get to the third floor, you'll see that we have 2 more bedrooms. One's a decent size, one's pretty good size with a walk-in closet, and then we also have a full bath on the third floor with a full tub and shower. So let's enjoy the tour. Follow me, come on right up. Here we are actually in the apartment. We just talked a little bit about outside. The layout, the first floor, second floor, third floor. What we'll do now is we'll just do a tour of the living room. The living area, we've remodeled all the apartments here in the last few years. We put all new floors in. The furniture I provide, the end table, the couch, and the love seat. The dining area, so we provide table and chairs for the number of students that are living in the apartment because we've talked about this a little bit. We either rent to groups of 3 or groups of 4. So if you have a group of 4, you'll get 4 chairs. If you have a group of 3, you'll get 3 chairs. We have smoke and carbon monoxide testers on every floor. By code, we only need 3 in an apartment, and we actually have 4. So we exceed what's required of the local code. So here we are on the deck. It's a beautiful little spot for you to hang out, maybe do a little bit of homework or, just get outside for a little bit. You'll notice it's not overly large, so it's perfect for just the number of people that'll live in here. One thing I want to make mention of is that people will ask me about bringing a grill. I'm totally fine if you bring a grill, but it needs to be an electric grill. Gas grills are not allowed. We had an incident maybe 8 or 10 years ago where somebody wasn't using it correctly, and there's a spot on the floor that burned through because there was charcoal that had gone through. You're more than welcome to use the yard. In the fall, I'll see kids playing football out here. I see people doing homework. In the spring, I'll see people sunning themselves or doing homework or studying for exams. The Welcome Center that's out back, this is how close we are to the URI campus. You were probably here for a tour at some point, maybe in the fall, maybe in the spring. You're probably with one of your parents, but that's how close we are to campus. So it's just a little relative thing for you so that you know where we are in relation to the rest of the campus. The kitchens have all been remodeled recently as well. And the biggest thing that we do is before you arrive, we want to make sure that everything's all nice and neat and clean for you. We actually went with granite countertops, and we went with, moms and dads will probably appreciate this, we went with solid wood plywood for all the cabinets, including dovetail drawers. And as I look in this particular unit, this is a checklist of the cleaning company that I work with, and they just have cleaned this one. They didn't need to do a lot because it was actually in pretty good shape, as most of the units are when everybody moves out. But we do have the units professionally cleaned before all our tenants arrive. I provide the stove with a hood, I provide the refrigerator, and I provide the dishwasher. We have a pantry area, and during the school year, it seems like moms and dads really love filling this up, for their students. This area is our half bath, and again, you can see that it's all been remodeled. So this area used to be one giant room, and a few years ago, we cut it up a little bit, and we turned it into its own specific bedroom, and then we also added a full bathroom. The room is really quite large. It's literally 22 feet long. It's just about 10 feet wide. And you can see that we have it set up right now as a double. So this is usually the room that gets shared. We don't have any specific closets, but we do have storage areas that are large enough to accommodate everybody. Technically we're in a basement, but it really doesn't feel like it. We have the big windows in the front of the building, and we have windows and a door actually that go out the back. This is all new. We did this, we're actually in an area now that used to be the boiler room for the whole apartment, and we were able to, by rearranging some walls, we were able to include a washer and dryer. We were able to include brand new toilet and vanity. We got all tile floors. We actually went with an extra tall shower stall. There are so many students on campus today that seem to be 6'3", 6'4", 6'5". We went with a tall shower stall to be able to accommodate some of these taller guys that are on campus. This is an area that I'm really proud of. I know I'm an engineer, I'm a geek, okay, I get it. But this is our heating and our hot water system. It's called a Navian, and it's super efficient. When you turn the water on, it automatically turns on and it makes hot water all day long for you. The heating system itself, you can see that we have 1, 2, 3 pumps here. So we have 3 zones. We have a thermostat in the first bedroom. Down here on the first floor, we have a thermostat on the second floor for the living room, and then we have a thermostat on the third floor. So these are super efficient. They're very economical to run. In fact, I have the same system at home, and during the summer months, my gas bill is literally less than $20. So during the school year, even in January, February, I can't imagine you getting a bill that was over $100. If it was $150, something wasn't right. So now we're gonna head up to the third floor. Like I described quickly outside, we have 2 bedrooms and we have a full bathroom on the third floor. I think what we'll do is we'll start in what is essentially the smallest bedroom. The beds themselves, I got this one set up in a low position, but you'll notice that we have the ability to change the heights of the beds. So what a lot of kids will do, and maybe you noticed that when we were downstairs as the beds were pretty high, is you could actually get the dressers to fit underneath the bed when the beds are all the way up. Okay, so it'll give you a little bit more room in here if that's what you decide you want to do. We also have a closet, full closet for this particular unit. This is kind of the medium-sized room. This is a room that would be considered, you know, it's the medium size of the 3. And I've actually seen this room doubled up in the past. You know, what the kids will do is sometimes they'll take and they'll put a bed here along the window. They'll put a second bed here. And it was actually pretty clever. They took the small bedroom and they moved all the desks into that particular room, and they used it as a library, as an office. So they had 4 kids living here. 2 were on the first floor, 2 were in this particular bedroom, and then they used that as their study space. You'll notice that we also have, and all the young ladies, they seem to love this. You get a big giant double closet. So the last thing we're going to take a look at on the third floor is the bathroom. It's a full bath with a toilet, with a shower, okay, a tub, and the vanity as well. So come on, follow me. This unit is also, or all the apartments have all been recently redone. We got new tile. The vanities have all been redone. We have a full shower as well. And the last part in here is, I don't know if you noticed, but I stole my daughter's towel from home, so I'm hoping she could take a shower this morning. That's part of my staging.